Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK Journey video. In this video we're going to be going through the Chains of Eternity trailer. We did already go through Lorsan's skills as well as Elia and Layla's skills because I found those to be the most important, like basically features of this trailer video, and we made dedicated videos for each of them. But in this video we're going to go through all of the other information about what has been shared. And by the way, the Vietnam server is going to be getting Chains of Eternity season in only around 5 hours from right now. I have no idea what to expect when we do get that, but I will be making content as soon as the update basically goes live. So you can look forward to that as well. First thing to mention, guys, there are 4 promo codes which have been shared in this video. I'll put them on the screen right now. Number 1 is Snow Lorsan. Number 2, AFKJ Ice Season. Then there's number 3, which is AFKJ White Ridge. And then finally, Chains of Eternity. And of course, there are no spaces in these because in the promo codes that is not possible. Okay, so let's get right into the other information from this trailer and let's break it down.
In Cedar Town of the Duchy of White Ridge, the long-awaited Snow Spire Festival has finally arrived, drawing countless visitors. Is that the Princess of White Ridge over there? And the new face beside her, could it be the mage from the Lightbearer Empire? Hold on, what's the undead hunter doing here? And that cloaked swordswoman? What secrets is she hiding?
Beneath the laughter and music, a sense of unease stirs. What darker things might be lurking behind this grand celebration? When did this eerie festival truly begin? And where will it end?
Welcome, my friends, to the new season, Chains of Eternity!
Okay, so we have the Lightbearer Mage guy, which honestly he seems a bit like a villain type vibes to me, but I don't know. And yeah, that is the intro to Chains of Eternity. And there we have the first promo code AFKJ Ice Season, 3 recruitment letters, and then 200 diamonds.
It's been a while, Lorsan. What brings you here?
Actually, I've been following the whispers of the wind, wandering far and wide. Right now, I'm staying in Cedar Town, in the Duchy of White Ridge.
I never expected to run into familiar faces here. Why don't you tell us more about the Duchy?
The Duchy of White Ridge is a duchy under the Lightbearer Empire, named after the majestic and magnificent White Ridge Mountains. With snow-capped peaks visible year-round, the mountains are a symbol of the duchy and a popular destination for travelers. The duchy is ruled by the Valesa family. The current...
Okay, so the duchy, which is the Cedar Town, is ruled by the Valesa family, which are going to be, I guess, a tribe in this upcoming season, like we had the Carmine Whisperers and the Water Whites. And within the Valesa family, you have the Lightbearer Mage guy, but look, when you're looking at the two of them, like, I mean, the king and then his other, I don't know if that is his daughter or princess or type thing. But then in the back you have this knight and then this mage who has a very different dress code. So I'm feeling, well, definitely he seems, I don't know if he'll be a playable character. Otherwise, if he's not going to be playable, he seems like he's going to be a villain to me. Yeah, it just seems like it doesn't fully line up with like the front. But let's continue.
The current lord, Sigmund Valesa, is highly trusted by the Empire. Cedar Town, the most prosperous town in the duchy, is also the site of the annual Snow Spire Festival.
That's what we are here for this time. But before we get into that, let me introduce you first to Magister Merlin.
Finally, I can join Magister Merlin's team and set off on adventures together.
Okay, so we have Lorsan's skill description. You guys can check out that video. We made a dedicated video breaking it down in detail and my thoughts on his like actual relevancy. But we're going to jump to the next portion in this one.
Now, let's talk about the Snow Spire Festival. It is said that nearly 2,000 years ago, a great battle took place near Cedar Town. A brave general with help from Jura defeated the Frost Fury and sealed her away. To honor that victory, the Snow Spire Festival was established, and its traditions have been carried on to this day.
That's right. The celebration usually lasts for several days, with many events related to ice and snow. The snowball fight is always a favorite. Participants divide into 2 teams and throw snowballs at each other. The team that knocks out all their opponents first wins. There are plenty of items to make the game even more fun. With them, Magister Merlin can throw bigger and more snowballs for an even better experience. Another beloved...
Okay, so the snowball fight looks a lot like the Void Mayhem, but in this one you're actually going to be, it's like PvP type mode. However, you're probably going to be facing opponents who are not actually online with you at the same time, and so it should be easy for you to defeat them. But like, I mean, if there was a live version of this that was really competitive, that would be interesting, but I don't think that is going to be the case. It will be kind of a more basic event.
The event at the festival is Icy Sweep. After the Frost Fury's defeat, a girl performed a dance on the ice to express her gratitude to Jura. As she danced, snowflakes fell from the sky, and people believed this was a sign of Jura's blessing. Over time, this dance evolved into today's Icy Sweep. Participants dance gracefully on the ice, trying to collect the blessed snowflakes falling from above. The more snowflakes they collect, the more blessings they receive. But be careful. Those hidden ice spikes on the rink could catch you off guard.
Ouch! That sounds painful.
So that sounds like the Petalia flower event that we had, where you had to pick up the flowers on the ground, but here you're going to be skating around on the ice, collecting the different snowflakes for this event. Okay.
Time for both adults and children in the Duchy of Whiteridge. Building a snowman isn't about sculpting it piece by piece. Instead, Magister Merlin needs to start with a small snowball, rolling it along the ground as it grows bigger and bigger until it becomes a full snowman. Each snowman has its own unique charm, so take a closer look at the ones scattered around Cedartown. You might be surprised.
It seems the Snowspire
Okay, so there'll be a snowman building sort of mission or event as well.
just created to honor the Frost Fury's defeat. Its events are closely tied to that legendary battle.
Luckily, in the present-day Whiteridge, the only troubles that Magister Merlin needs to resolve are Mirage Frostspike and Nocturne Judicator.
As the Chains of Eternity season begins, there's so much to look forward to. Not just new regions to explore and a bigger world to roam, but also exciting updates to faction talent, season artifact, seasonal modes, and equipment.
A handy new item, the exclusive Equipment Reset, will also make its debut. This item lets Magister Merlin reset a hero's exclusive equipment level, returning all the materials spent on upgrades.
But it's extremely rare.
Okay, so the exclusive equipment reset ticket is going to give you back an Abyssal Essence rather than like 500 Twilight Essences, I guess, if you're at plus 25. This is important because maybe you were planning, oh, I'm going to reset my plus 25 hero and then get a bunch of different heroes up to plus 20. But that will not be possible. You'll have to get this Abyssal Essence rather than 500 Twilight Essence in its place. The interesting thing that they were saying is that there are going to be updates to the faction talent system, which means that faction talents are going to remain. And that is important to know, which means they're probably going to have buff tiles remaining. But the question will be, what will be these updates? For example, I would like to see some sort of a different actual effect. For example, the Mauler buff tiles were really strong in this season. I feel like it would be more interesting if they switch things up a lot, like in terms of the final node unlock for stage 3 of the Maulers, which give you that immunity to fatal damage. I think those are the type of skills you want to try and change kind of drastically to have a completely new sort of experience. Otherwise, it's just going to be Maulers dominating again if not enough changes are made. That is going to be important. And then you have your equipment, which should be pretty similar. Okay.
Finding one won't be easy, so use it wisely.
So we have the other code, AFKJ White Ridge, which we shared at the beginning.
Surprise! How could we miss such an important occasion?
It seems Lorsan heard something in the wind and hurried out with Dolly. But don't worry, Chippy and I are here to take over.
In this season, Magister Merlin will have the opportunity to obtain additional rate-up invite letters and temporal essence. By exploring the vast world, taking on challenges, and joining various events, Magister Merlin can collect over 100 invite letters. Furthermore, completing tasks in specific events will reward stellar crystals.
During the Snowspire gift event, Magister Merlin will receive epic invite letters and an epic select hero chest completely free.
Magister Merlin can obtain diamonds and invitation letters through Legends Return. Magister Merlin will also be able to complete quests to earn points, which can be used to unlock the hero Lorsan, along with his exclusive temporal essence.
This way, Magister Merlin will surely be able to invite Lorsan to join the...
Okay, so we're going to have exclusive temporal essence for Lorsan, and you can see, for example, in the quest down below, just at the bottom, there are some temporal essences provided, but they're going to be locked to only Lorsan. You're going to get one free copy of Lorsan, which is nice. I think there are some people out there who are excited about Lorsan. I definitely think he will be a decent hero, but from his skill review, I don't think like he's going to be a must-have or a game-changing hero, and I probably would not recommend, as of right now, we'll wait for the testing, of course, I would probably not recommend you actually recruiting for him. So the last time we had one of these was actually Lily May, right? We got one free copy of Lily May. She was a game-changing hero everyone needs on their account. Lorsan is not exactly in the same boat, in my opinion, as of right now. The other thing is that we're going to get this event 18 epic invite letters, which is cool, and there's going to be one hero select chest out of Lily, May, Elsa, Ludovic, and Vala. But let's go ahead and continue. Legends Return seems like it is the returning summoners, like if they've been inactive for a long time, they come back, can get some invite letters and diamonds, which we knew about from earlier.
This way, Magister Merlin will surely be able to invite Lorsan to join the team.
The Emberlight Festival is the highlight of Asperia's calendar. Besides the new cosmetic from the Emberlight Revelry, new cosmetics will be available in the Season Handbook, Noble Path, Fabled Road, Velvet Store, and the new Prismstone Store.
Okay, so we have talked about this before. The only thing which is kind of new is this new Prismstone Store. So this is going to be, it sounds like, a premium store where you'll have to use premium currency to buy things. As you can tell here, I mean, the cosmetics from this store are crazy. Like, look at the cosmetics. So I'm going to imagine it's going to be like the pay-to-win version of the Velvet Store. Yeah, like, so it looks like you have a Taline type inspired outfit for your Magister if you want that. And then you have other things, for example,
new cosmetics
the
will
different
be available in the Season
noble paths. Now, here's the thing, I'm going to try to put an image of this on the screen because there is this new sort of icon or a new item which is going to be available from the noble path, but I don't know what it is. It might be a season related thing because we haven't seen this item before. So this is going to be one Noble Path, Glacier Waltz.
Noble Path.
And then Fabled Road, Dark Forge Armor is going to be another one. As again, this item is going to be obtainable from
Road,
there.
Velvet Store.
Lorsan skin will be, I think Lorsan skin, limited time event bundle. Lorsan skin. Limited time event a bundle sounds like you'd actually purchase it. It might be Velvet Store.
And the new Prismstone Store.
But that didn't say Velvet Store, so that was a bundle. The Velvet Store is a smoky one. I want the smoky one. I think everyone wants the smoky skin. I'm really excited about this, to be honest.
The first batch of goodies in the Prismstone Store includes not only Magister Merlin's new...
Okay, there's going to be oh, this is what those... So this is the icon. You see this icon here? That was the icon on the Fable, like the Noble Pass, Fabled Road. You're going to get these, and then you're going to, I guess, be able to use them to recruit for these cosmetics, right? But how come in the upper right, it doesn't it look like there's a temporal essence icon in the upper right? Like in the on the top, there is one of these icons, which is like this new recruiting item. And you'll get them from the Noble Pass, basically. And then you'll have a chance, 30 attempts left until, like, guaranteed reveal. And, like, getting, like, rare cosmetics for your character, the Magister.
Blaming him, but also Tassie's new skin.
Oh, you can get Tossie's skin from it, which everyone probably
Starlit
wants.
Fantasy.
Winter outfits for Lorsan and Smokey and Murky will also be available in the Trolley and Velvet Store.
Okay, so Lorsan will be in the trolley because he's a limited event bundle. Smokey will be in the Velvet Store because that has been mentioned. The Tossie, did they say...
But also Tassie's new skin, Starlit Fantasy.
Winter out
They don't
Includes
say
not
the...
only Magister Merlin's new cosmetic,
Okay, the first batch of goodies in the Prismstone Store includes not only Magister Merlin's new cosmetics. Now, if it's called the Prismstone Store, I guess it's not a purchasable thing, but it's actually a recruitable, like you have to recruit for them. And then there's like a fantastic bundle in the upper right. Okay, then there are Rosy Cosmetics, Velvet Store, Golden Rose down in the bottom. Okay, so I guess we have a good idea of that, and that is going to be pretty much it. There's just going to be the final code, Chains of Eternity, which we mentioned, but that is covering all the codes, covering all the new features which have been previewed. As I told you guys, when we have the Vietnam server live in Season 3, I will be making content as soon as that comes out, but for right now, this is what the other things that we didn't talk about yet in a video, so I wanted to go through it. You guys can let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. As for the Magister Cosmetics, if you have to spend any real, like for example, Dragon Crystals. Oh, it could have been Dragon Crystals in the upper right actually. Probably not Temporal Essences in that. Yeah, those are probably Dragon Crystals, right? They look really similar to Temporal Essences. So either way, I would not at all recommend going for these cosmetics because it is more important for you to go for actual heroes because then you can actually use them in-game. But I mean, if you're a huge fan of these cosmetics and they're going to make you happy, then you can go for them. But personally, I would not recommend it or advise it. But that's going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. Thank you all for watching. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.